Yes, good day, guys. Yes, I just want to talk about this issue of Peter Obi because so many times, people will say it's a politician prostitute, but I don't see Peter Obi as a political prostitute because why? Except you don't know the politics that is happening in Nigeria. Even if you have a very good intention to become a politician in Nigeria and you refuse to be corrupt like them, they will frustrate your effort. I believe when Peter Obi started with ABGA, he started very well with ABGA, and he made promises that he will stay with ABGA because he thought everything was just good and gonna remain like that. But when he clinched the ticket and he became a governor, and they saw that it is not that kind of a person that can give shishi. That is when they started having problem with him. Yes, he was impeached twice, and he came back. And there was a lot of problems. Although he is not the type of person who just want to give excuses and talk too much about what happened and this and that, but we believe that there was a lot of problems throughout that 8 years of him being a governor of Anambra State. It was not easy for him, but when he got through that successfully and he did good, everybody knows he was the best, the best governor at that time, winning awards left and right. But later, what happened? He left AGA. Maybe that was when he had a broken relationship with the people there. You remember, he was not the founder of AGA. There are people there in AGA before he came in. So he left because when people don't want you, you can't force yourself to be where people don't want you. And that's the problem with a lot of us. We want to be where people don't want us, and it's very, very impossible. When you are not wanted in a place, what will you do as a wise person? You move on. You move on with maybe a relationship or whatever. If you are not wanted, you move on. We don't die there. So Obi needed to move on, and looking for a conducive place to also carry on is a political ambition, and that's how he got to PDP. And boom, at once he became a vice. Just imagine, because he have credibility, he became a vice president to Atiku. There were other members that were there in PDP, founders and others, but they decided to choose him to become a vice to Atiku. Not because Atiku was good, because Atiku want to use Obi influence, credibility, character. He just wanted to use Obi's attention to get votes from the southeast, knowing it's an antecedent, knowing what he have done before. He wanted him to become his VP, so that he can use that one to win vote. Okay, that one, it never worked. Now, 2023 election, it was time for the South, okay, and Obi was the credible candidate for that election for PDP, because Wike was also having an ambition. Even when Atiku wanted to say, okay, let it go to the southeast, Wike said never, because he thought that it was his turn. And that is why he did what he had to do to make sure that it didn't work. It didn't work. And they have to frustrate Obi's effort. When Obi saw that that was the effort, that they are trying to frustrate his effort, he quietly moved out. I will do the same thing, because I can't stand where there are corruption, where there are lies. I can't stand there, even me myself. So he quietly moved out. And he found his place in Labour, where he did magic, where he acquired to himself that 6 million plus vote. within 6 months. Okay, now that time is past. After that election, we can see what happened with Abure issues and the others from the ruling party attacking that party, because they know that if they could allow a Labour Party to stay on, that it's gonna become a mega party within this 4 years time. So they have to start destroying Labour Party by all means. Okay, now what will you say about leaving PDP? Was it his fault? No, he wanted to be there in PDP. Why are they looking for him now in 2027 to now come and be their candidate? Why are they looking for him now 2027? Why are they saying he should come back? If somebody was not good enough 2023 to become your presidential candidate, okay, what changed within 2 years? That is for you guys to understand the corruption that is going on in Nigerian politics that have not changed, that Obi does not even want to rub himself with. So instead of being there, he will move ahead. Look at Labour now. Obi loves Labour very much. That is why he's still trying to see what he can do to change things around and still stay in Labour by all means. But they are still fighting him with the Labour Party issues. Now, if peradventure he joined ADC, was it his fault again? No. Even the ADC, they know right now that Obi is the best candidate. Who is there? Name them. Name whoever that is there that have not been involved with EFCC or the others. Not one of them. But yet, look at the game that they are still trying to play with Obi. Because why? Because corruption is the order of the day in Nigeria. The politics that Obi know in UK, he thought that when they come to Nigeria, he's going to play the same thing. Not knowing that we have Nigerian politics. That is what they are playing in Nigeria right now. That Obi is trying to change the narrative. He's trying to change that structure of corruption. And that's why he's saying we have to destroy that structure, because we cannot continue that way. See how far this structure of corruption and everything have brought us. The giant of Africa. Now we are nothing before any other country in Africa. Nigerians will rather go and live in Republic of Benin. They rather go and live in Togo. They rather go and live in Mali. Rather to live in Nigeria right now. Majority of them. Because we are the least of all Africans right now. So now when somebody call Obi a prostitute, a political prostitute, it's either you are naive or you don't know what is happening in Nigeria. So if you know what is happening in the politics of Nigeria, you will never call him like that. So this is what I just want people to understand and to know, that Obi moving from one party or the other is not by his own making. It's not him that wants to move. If he had his way, he would have gone to Abga. Look at who is in Abga right now. The governor, Soludo. See how he's giving Obi back and left and right. Yeah? And he was a member of your party before. Look at the hatred that he have for Obi. So how can he go and pick up 80 from there? Your people know the truth. You know the problem we have in Nigeria is that you know the truth, but you will want to cover it up with lies, and it can never work. So if you can call other people who are political prostitutes, those are people when the APC is in power, they will move to APC. When the PDP is in power, they will move like a Edo election. Look at it. Before APC could come back, a lot of PDP members have already joined. They have decamped. Those are prostitutes. Those are the people that we can say, okay, they are political prostitutes, not Obi. So thank you very much. If you guys could understand this and take it to heart, and God will bless you. Thank you. Bye.